I was reading about President Trump mulling over if the USA would pull out of the Paris Climate Accord, something that would clearly be a disaster for the entire world. Of course, as I'm making this video, I now know he has. I doubted if he would ever see this, but just in case I wrote this poem and tweeted it to him. The poem is called Marilyns' Lament. She sang "Happy Birthday, Mr. President," an address that revealed more than just words, deeper emotions, difficult to conceal. That was in May 1962. I wasn't born then, but I guess you remember being a sweet 16. JFK was soaring, youthful and keen. Over here, this side of the pond, the Beatles were bonny, about to sing into the music machine a collection of sonnets that would change music forever. Our Queen, God bless her, entered her first decade, and London had smog. Not just foggy air, but a real pea super, gloopy air, catching your breath if you didn't take care. And this smog was shared with your country, New York City, whose residents cried out for pity in 1966. And whilst Kennedy was long dead, your Clean Air Act turned air pollution right on its head, demanding purity instead. You see, whilst air is free, it's a community that crosses borders without a passport. Mixing and swirling, a real rotational conglomeration into which everything we burn, whilst we're seeking to earn, we don't take good care, we share. Like the oceans, detritus dropped without thought crosses over and creates fraud effects on your beaches. And there's a cost to that, a real big cost. So big that its real size is unimaginable. Most people are lost, even imagining its scale. And that's where a leader like Kennedy can really prevail. A great man who could understand and set an objective, so lesser folk, like me, could join behind as a collective and achieve great things, really great things, like going to the moon. Due to the moonshots, who knows, you may have a hotel there one day quite soon, but moonshots need clear skies. Today we cannot surmise that there will be. Last year, a British explorer, a man of little fear, set out to travel around the Arctic. You would know climate's cathartic. Back when Franklin went in 1845, no man was left alive. They died. Not one of them survived due to the expanse of the ice. That's no clever scientific device, it's just fact. Before the media got hold of them, and just before you were born, after World War II, we owe thanks to America then. Thank you. The ice had thinned quite a bit. Like an old monk's fringe, it was singed. So had Franklin gone 100 years later, in 1945, he might have survived. Now, in 2000, he'd have walked it. His expedition would have been great. Our ship went right round it. Okay, it took 3 years, but the ice had disappeared. Last year, they went again, brave men who set out to contend with that ice. And what killed Franklin no longer exists. There was no ice. Not even enough to fill up a cup with a slice of lemon after a good game of golf. So, Mr. President, if you set up to tear up the climate treaty, will you set out a vision like Kennedy? So a modern Marilyn will flock to your tent, a global hero, a world that's content? Or will you do nothing, make things worse, and leave a legacy for Marilyns' Lament? Mr. President, apologies, I'm no sex symbol, but you can supercharge your presidency if you come back to the Paris Accord as a global leader against climate change. In doing that, you will protect American jobs, and the new race you create, like Kennedy's space race, could produce huge rewards for American people, American jobs, and American business. Please take this opportunity to do something amazing